Yo, what is up, guys? May, not April. May the 3rd, 2021. What's going on? Hope you guys are doing well. Got a lot to get into here on a Monday, taking your questions, comments, calls. 843-790-3377. There we go. 843-790-3377. What is going on? What's up? Ryan Brack, what's up, man? Travis Rowell, Brendan, Ryan Hobby, Ram Renovations, Tim Dorn. What is going on? We got a lot to get into here on a Monday. We see Shane Beamer already on Twitter. You see we've got the welcome home shirt. All aboard the Shane train. Third commitment within the last, 3 days? So big time news there on that front. Again, we're talking baseball, football, whatever you guys want to talk about. 843-790-3377. I will open up the phone lines on a Monday. Kind of an ominous Monday in the city. Sort of cloudy. It rained this morning pretty hard. I was actually really surprised at that. I didn't know we had that much weather in the forecast, but yeah, here we are. So again, guys, Monday, May the 3rd, 2021. Actually, the first Daily Crow of May. First Daily Crow of May. So welcome to May. It's going to be May, as Justin Timberlake once said. All right, the Daily Crow, guys, I want to tell you about my friends over at Flex Squad Fitness before we dive into everything, because the Daily Crow is presented to you by our friends at Flex Squad Fitness, guys. And CJ Profit, the man behind it all, he's been a certified personal trainer for 10 years. And, guys, the reason he's so good at what he does, he's been there, he's done that, right? He's lost the weight, he's gone through the struggle, he's gone through the mental grind. Like I said, he struggled with his own weight for many years until he eventually lost 85 pounds himself doing the exact same type of training that he currently does at the gym. And guys, at Flex Squad, they do one-on-one and small group training. Their program is a mix of strength, high-intensity interval training, and endurance training. And guys, the goal, of course, is to not only help people look great on the outside, but more importantly, make them stronger and more confident on the inside. And guys, like I said, the reason he's so good at what he does, he knows exactly the struggle you're going through because he's been there. He's done that. He's lost the weight. He's gone through the mental grind, and he's going to be there with you every single step of the way, putting together custom nutrition plans, custom workout plans, everything that you need to be successful. CJ is going to help you along the way. This place changes people inside and out, guys. You're not going to regret walking the door. You'll probably just wish that you did it sooner. And right now, they're offering a free week for anyone who wants to try out their classes, or 2 free one-on-one sessions to see what they're all about. Or guys, if you go there right now and tell them that Chris from the Spurs Up Show sent you, you're going to get your first month free. Again, if you're in the Columbia area, of course, but in Chapin, in the state of South Carolina, and you're looking to start that fitness journey, look no further than our friends at Flex Squad Fitness and my guy CJ Profit, like I said, guys. So again, Flex Squad Fitness in Chapin, South Carolina. Be sure to check them out and tell them that Chris from the Spurs Up Show sent you. Okay, like I said, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Hey, we can talk NFL draft too. Yeah, that's a great point. We can talk NFL draft. Obviously, I know we talked on Friday, and J.C. Horn had been picked by the Carolina Panthers, but obviously a lot going down after that. You know, Ernest Jones getting drafted, Shi Smith, Israel McQuamu, some undrafted free agents, including our favorite Carolina quarterback of all time, Colin Hill. So a lot going on here on Monday, guys. Again, taking your questions, comments, calls. I will go ahead and open up the phone lines, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. And it looks like it is official. Carolina picking up a commitment from Donovan Westmoreland. Donovan Westmoreland, the linebacker who is committed to Georgia. Is he a 3-star linebacker? Is he a 4-star? Picking the Gamecocks over Georgia, Akron, Georgia Tech, Illinois Louisville. But he was committed to Georgia, now committed to the University of South Carolina. And it looks like he is a 3-star linebacker. But overall, good pickup. A good pickup. So, give me a second, guys. I'm just getting this out on social media because it just dropped. Great stuff, yeah. Great stuff. Great stuff indeed. Donovan Westmoreland, Welcome home, sir. Yeah, when you start flipping guys from Georgia, yeah, you are doing your thing. So you are doing your thing for sure. I love how everybody starts texting me like, guys, I see it. I see it. Anyways, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Is he a 3-star or 4-star? I see he's a 3-star on Rivals. I see some people saying he's a 4-star. What's the deal? What is the deal here? Is he on Instagram? Let's see. Donovan Westmoreland. So, like I said, you start flipping guys from UGA. You know, you're starting to build some momentum on the recruiting trail. So, yep, you're starting to build momentum on the recruiting trail. Great stuff. Again, 843-790-3377, guys. I'm getting distracted here. We got a lot going on. Taking your questions, comments, calls. Like I said, a lot going on here on a Monday. Donovan Westmoreland announcing his commitment to the Gamecocks. Like I said, Shane Beamer flipping him. All right, we're open now. Phone lines are open. Shane Beamer flipping him from UGA, man. Like I said, I don't care how many stars he is or what his rating is. When you start flipping guys from Georgia, that's a good sign. It's a good sign. So, yeah, that's a good sign in regards to recruiting momentum. Like I said, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Phil says the website is live in regards to Jack's Rangers. Y'all be sure to check that out, Phil. If you want to post the link in here, you're more than welcome to do so. 66 degrees and partly cloudy in New Hampshire. Thank you for that update. As always, the weather update. Justin says, choo-choo. How's everyone going? Doing well, man. Doing well. Shane Beamer doing work. You got your quarterback on Friday, Braden Davis. You got the defensive back transfer from Washington State, Tyrese Ross. Really, really good stuff. Will Wirtz, is there any chance the Panthers and Gamecocks have some kind of inside deal? We got their O-line coach and took half of our prospects. You know, I think it just makes sense, man. When you're scouting and prospecting, you got guys locally that are really, really good football players. It's just a connection, I think, that just makes sense. You know what I mean? So I'm not really surprised that the Panthers have done that, have kind of like utilized that USC connection. But it is funny. It's like the Jaguars are Clemson and the Panthers are the Gamecocks, so it's crazy. Let's see. Maddox Free says, in social studies class, decided I'd click on this video. Good choice. Elizabeth Ballard says, good pod. Thank you so much. RJ Kelly said, stoked to see JC and Shy end up with the Panthers. Indeed. Aaron Gibson said, heard Bobo say Colin Hill will start over Joe Burrow. Yeah, RIP Joe Burrow's career, man. Colin Hill's coming for that ass. Gauntz, what's up, man? Jill Petty White says, Rhett Gobble, he sure did. He was projected to go at least 5th round. I was getting worried when it took so long. He sure has made Union proud, talking about Shi Smith. Yeah. Incredible stuff. I think he was definitely slept on. I don't know why he went so late, but I think he's going to have a really, really good career in Carolina, honestly. I think he's going to have a really, really good career. Ryan Clark, what's the info on the kid from Washington State, the Ross kid? Yeah, so, I mean, listen, I think that's a great pickup, and you address a need immediately, right? I mean, we know the question mark of the defense is the back end. We know the question mark revolves around the secondary. So, I think that pickup of Ross, again, is he going to be a guy that's some all-conference player? I don't know. I can't say that for certain, but it's an immense need, right? We know it's a need in regards to the secondary defensive backs, just in regards to bodies, quality depth. And I think it's a guy that will have a chance to come in and compete for a starting job, but at minimum, he's going to play for South Carolina. He's going to play a lot too. So again, you get a guy, like I said, guys, you get a guy from another Power 5 school that played meaningful football, that has played meaningful snaps. You know, it's just like we talked about offensively with the grad transfers. The advantage of it is, again, when you recruit a kid and he comes in as a freshman, he's got to transition to this level, and you're just not sure, how that's going to go. With a guy like this, it's a much lower risk because, again, he's played at this level. Maybe the Pac-12 obviously isn't what he'll see in the SEC, but he's played meaningful snaps at the Power 5 level, which I think is huge for South Carolina. So, yeah, that Ross kid, I think that's a really, really good pickup. I think he had like 40 tackles in 2019, opted out last year. But, yeah, for a position group at South Carolina that you desperately, desperately need quality bodies, all of a sudden you had this Ross guy. And, again, I think he's going to have a really, really good chance to play early and often for South Carolina. Phil Harris says CLT's right down the road from Cola. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I think so too. Courtney Washington, Shaw's a good player, has some flaws to his game. That's what causes dropping the draft, and I hated that for him. Either way, he got drafted. He's headed to Carolina, and like I said, I think he's going to have a good career there, honestly. Gaunt says Beamer will have us back into the elite program during the Spurrier days. Fingers crossed. From your lips to God's ears, my friend. Roy, yes, Ross is eligible this year. So, again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls as well. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Again, in case you missed it, the big news this morning, the Gamecocks picking up a commitment and, better yet, a flip from 3-star outside linebacker Donovan Westmoreland, of course, class of 2022 out of Griffin, Georgia. Committing to the Gamecocks, flipping this morning. And again, that's posted across all our social media channels. You guys can see all of that. So, yeah, really, really good stuff. Again, Shane Beamer building momentum on the recruiting trail. Big time stuff. How was you guys' weekend, by the way? Let's talk about that. How was the weekend? Yours truly had a good one. Obviously, if you want to, I know nobody's bringing up baseball right now. Gamecocks are actually ranked 19th in the D1 baseball rankings, man. It's not like we fell that far. South Carolina's still a top 20 team. A very pivotal next 3 weekends upcoming, of course. But Gamecocks still ranked in the top 20. And obviously it was a rough weekend in Oxford. We all know that. Hey, I spent 8 hours in the studio on Saturday doing live streams watching us lose 2 games. So, I mean, it was yeah, that was a blast. But we rounded out the weekend yesterday in great fashion. Got a throw in with my good buddy Alex. Went to the pool, had us a little pool day here in Columbia. Really, really good stuff. Guess what, by the way, guys? I don't even care what anybody thinks about it. You can judge away if you want. Just ordered a brand new blow-up pool for the summer. Very excited, very excited. Yours truly going to be having pool days out the wazoo at the Content Creation Factory. Let's go. I'm very pumped. I'm very, very pumped. So, you guys really want to know my life? I live in a duplex, so I don't live in an apartment complex, so I don't have a pool. So I'm like, hey, we got to fix that. We cannot be in the summer and not have some sort of body of water to chill in. Sheesh. Yeah, USC Sports. What's up, man? Let's see. Ryan Clark, he says, you just never know with this team. They can't hit. I don't get it. Yeah, listen, it all comes back to offensively. We know the issue with this ball club, right? We understand what the problem is. It falls on offense. But again, I think what you need to understand, like not you specifically, but what you need to understand and realize if you're a Gamecock fan that's down on this ball club. The Gamecocks fell in the rankings as they should have after being swept, but they're still a top 20 team. This is a good ball club. You had a bad weekend. What you can't let happen is let the Ole Miss weekend beat you twice. You can't let it happen. And I'll tell you this is a big series. I mean, they're all big. I hate to keep saying that. I'm going to keep repeating myself over and over and over. What you have now done, though, as you sit 11-10 in the SEC, 11-10 in SEC play, what you've now done, you've now made it where you have to sweep Kentucky. Yes, you go to Lexington. I know it's the SEC. Hey, we'll take 2 out of 3. You got to sweep. You got to sweep. You have to sweep Kentucky and take advantage. You need to win one of the 2 series against Tennessee and Mississippi State and then not get swept in the other one. That will get you to 6-3 in your final 9 games and your final 3 SEC series. And that will get you to that 17-13 number, which I think will lock down a hosting bid. I think it will. So that's what you got to do. Again, much easier said than done because you're facing what, 2 basically top 5 teams. Let me look again at the rankings. I don't know where. Let's see. Yeah, Tennessee is 5th. Mississippi State's 4th. So you literally take on the 4th and 5th ranked teams in the country. But to hell with it. To hell with it. You got to start beating the best competition. Bottom line. So got to find a way to do that. Yep, really, really good pickup. Donovan Westmoreland. 2022 NFL Draft will officially be in Las Vegas, April 28th to 30th. How about that? Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Courtney Washington says, we're just struggling at the moment. We could beat anybody on any given day. I agree. Phil, I will not be having sharp objects around the pool. Trust me. Gauntz, yes, we play Clemson next Tuesday. So tomorrow we've got North Florida. This weekend we got Mississippi State. Next Tuesday, we have Clemson at Clemson. Final game of the 3-game series. Of course, we've already won the series. But anytime you can beat Clemson, it's going to win Mark Kingston a lot of favor. It's going to win him a lot of favor with Gamecock Nation. So, yes, one more game against Clemson. I would love to beat them again. Clemson's all over the place, bro. They're one weekend getting swept. Then they're taking 2 or 3 from Louisville or sweep. Like, it's just nuts, dude, honestly. Cody Gaskins, what's a southpaw pitcher? Never really understood what the difference is. Southpaw is just a lefty. It's just another word for a lefty. So, left-handed pitcher is a southpaw. Keith, what's your take on the hitting? They are pressing. Are they just off? Yeah, I think it's mental, and I think our guys are pressing a little bit. Listen. As frustrated as we are about the hitting, there's nobody. They are 100 times more frustrated than we are. Trust me. I mean, I've played the game. I don't try to sound like that guy. Like, oh, I played, so my opinion's more valuable than. But I'm just saying, and we've all been there probably in some capacity in our lives. But I mean, hey, I was a pitcher. I got to a point where I couldn't throw a strike. Just could not. Struggled with control. I can promise you, they're not trying to hit the ball. It's just a thing. You've got to overcome the hurdle, you know. And it becomes mental because. All of our guys can hit a fastball. All of our guys have the capability to hit at this level. If they didn't, they would not be on this level. Okay? And so that's my biggest thing right now is I feel like we're missing good pitches. We're missing fastballs early in the count. And you just can't do that. But is it because our guys are not capable or they cannot hit a fastball? They wouldn't be at this level and starting in our starting 9 if they couldn't hit a fastball. Right now, I think it's just mental. I think it's just a mental roadblock. It's a hurdle they've got to overcome. But again, we're going to be frustrated. We're going to voice our concerns. And hey, if you're Adam Ritter, you're going to hit the panic button. Some of us are going to hit the panic button. But just try to keep in mind, guys, our guys are 100 times more frustrated than any of us. They're the ones actually in the box going through this shit. So, Gauntz, football, I believe we will be better. I'm predicting 8-4 or 9-3. Wow. All right, Gauntz. I just hold on, brother. Hold on, son. Georgia, Florida, A&M, Clemson, they didn't go anywhere. Those teams are still on our schedule, sir. Ryan Clark, Jack Mahoney needs to be in the lineup more often than not. I don't get why he's not in there more. You're talking about he needs to pitch on the weekends more, correct? Is that what you're saying? Heath Hagler, love the article you sent out today. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that. Hey, Heath, thank you. Seriously, those words mean a lot. If you did not see, dropped an article this morning I would really call a passion piece called Gamecocks Football, in the offseason, hope springs eternal. When it comes to the offseason, hope springs eternal. A piece that, again, it's funny. There's a funny, or not funny, but yes, welcome to the offseason where hope springs eternal. Anyways, There's a story behind it. I actually wrote that article originally April of 2014, believe it or not. Again, if you did not read the piece, if you have not read it, I highly, highly encourage you to read it. It's on thespursupshow.com. Again, titled Gamecocks Football, Welcome to the Offseason Where Hope Springs Eternal. But the story behind that, man, I was literally sitting there April of 2014. And you guys remember, right, from 10 to 13. And again, I feel like we have this feeling again, or close to it for the first time in forever since that point. I mean, I used to like starve for football in the offseason. I used to starve for it. And again, I'm a baseball guy. I'm never rushing away baseball season. I love baseball, but like we just had so much to look forward to. There was so much hope and optimism in our program. Like I used to genuinely starve for it. Like I used to be sitting there just watching old games and like trying to consume all the content I could around football. And yeah, I was just sitting there one day, man. And I just kind of, I thought about it. I thought these thoughts before, but like how special the offseason is in the sense of, again, and I feel like it applies so well to Gamecock fans. We are just eternal optimists. You have to be as a Gamecock fan. So I just kind of put pen to paper and just kind of wrote down what I was thinking and just the how special the offseason was in my mind. I don't know. So like I said, I encourage you to check it out. It's a passion piece for me. And it's probably my favorite piece of literature that I've ever written ever. I feel like it really embodies not even just Gamecocks, but the college football fan, like how we all feel in the offseason. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the kind words, Heath. Seriously, that's I feel like this was the perfect time to post it, obviously, with, you know, spring ball in the rearview mirror, and we got baseball, but we're really moving into offseason territory. I thought it was just the perfect time to post it. So I appreciate the kind words, though. Phil says, see you next Tuesday. Clem sucks. Yeah, will work. A lot of our guys are going to the Panthers. I don't know. So let's see. WB Proth met the SC golf team over the weekend. Solid group of guys, very respectful and represent the school well. Would expect nothing less from a Billy Mack bunch of dudes. Cody Washington, the hitting will get better. Everybody's just panicking too early. Give us some time. We have good hitters. Yeah, I agree. I think we have good hitters. I know we have good hitters. So Phil says, did a live pregame show on Saturday before the Free Jacks game. I do not envy you doing this daily, Chris. Why is that? You didn't like it? You didn't like do it? Cody Gaskins, wonder what's the news Beamer is keeping. We picked up a new commitment. Donovan Westmoreland flipping from Georgia to the University of South Carolina, 3-star linebacker. Really, really good pickup. Ben Reeves says, to hell with Georgia. Indeed. Gauntz, you think we have a chance to finish in the top 3 in the SEC East or a chance to win it? Gauntz, seriously. Just pump the brakes a little, my guy. We are not near the level of winning the SEC East. We're not even close to that level. I'm not afraid to say that. We are not even close. I'm just going to tell you right now, buckle up. We're going to beat Eastern Illinois week 1. We're probably going to beat East Carolina week 2. We are probably going to get our teeth kicked in week 3 in Athens. I mean, it's probably not going to be close. So, Gauntz, I'm just I don't know what you're on today. I don't know if you just took some pre-workout or something stronger, but just relax a little bit, my guy. I love the optimism and all that, but just relax a little, my guy. Now, top 3 in the SEC East, you're talking Georgia, Florida. Beyond that, is it Kentucky? Is it Mizzou? Is it Tennessee? Is it us? It's possible. I don't know. I'd have to go down and look at each team's schedule and kind of figure that out. But like I said, I think we're a 5-7 or 6-16 this year. That's probably where I'm going to land in regards to predictions. Phil Harris, hit the panic button, Ritter. Yeah. Chris Bennett Googled, in baseball, southpaw is referred to left-handed pitcher since the 19th century. One Origin's Tale notes that old ballparks were oriented with home plate to the west, so that a lefty facing west would be throwing with his south paw. See, I didn't even know that. Thank you for looking that up. That's cool. I did not know that. Huh. Interesting. Ryan Clark, weekend pitching and third base seems to be a question mark over there. Yeah, so I don't know about Mahoney at third base, but I definitely think we should see him pitch on the weekend more often. But the pitching hasn't been, the main concern, right? It's been the hitting. But I'll tell you this, man, that series in Oxford, everybody's got to be better. Everybody's got to be better. Bottom line. Everybody had an off weekend. Even pitching had an off weekend. You just got to flush it, move on, be better, do better, play better. That's it. So you got to flush it and move on. That's it. That's what you got to do in baseball, man. You got to flush it. You can't dwell on it. Don't let it beat you twice. Do not let it beat you twice. Tanner Land 6-6 is all our football team's going to do this year, unless we can catch a team napping and get 7, but I doubt it. I mean, I think the ceiling, man, is probably 7-5, maybe 8-4. Like if everything clicked, maybe 8-4. But to talk anything, even talking 8-4, man, it feels like a stretch. It really does. It really does. DG Dogcast just flipped Westmoreland from us. Yes, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Phil Harris, was 2014 the year we got stomped by A&M? Yes, it was, and I was at that game. The first ever SEC network telecast, and we got our freaking asses beat. God, our defense got destroyed. Nectarios Capillos, what's the scoop on Donovan Westmoreland? I mean, I haven't had a chance really to look at any film or anything, but again, when you're starting to flip guys from the University of Georgia, I don't give a damn who it is. You are building some positive momentum on the recruiting trail. So I feel pretty good. Feel pretty good about that pickup. So Roy Gwynn says 9-3 isn't that crazy. We should be 6-2 going into Florida. Roy Gauntz, I beg of you, I plead, please don't get in this mindset that if we don't go 9-3 or 8-4, we had a bad year. Listen, this is a team that has won 6 combined games in the past 2 seasons. To say we're going to go 9-3 is insane. No offense. It's insane. So just like I said, just please be realistic. Please. And I hear you. Hey, it's, again, hope springs eternal in the off season, right? Hope springs eternal. I'm not trying to be the buzzkill, but just trying to be realistic, man. Like I just, even when I looked at the schedule with DG Dogcast, I went on his live to say we're going to start the season 6-2. I understand the opportunity is there. I understand who we play to start the year. I just think that's a little aggressive, man. I really do. I think that's aggressive. I think we probably start the season 4-2, 5-3. To say we're 6-2, or God forbid we start 5-1 is just, I think it's asking too much, man. I think it's asking way. I'd love to be wrong. Trust me. Hey, God, nothing better for business could happen than us start 6-2, man. I hope to God that happens. I'm trying to be I am keeping expectations tamed, though, going into year one. That's not a bad thing. I'm just trying to be realistic about the job Shane Beamer's doing. Let's have some patience and don't freak out if you go, if you go 6-6 this year. Like, that would be a success. Getting to a bowl game will be a major success in year one. Ryan Clark, Wells Fargo Championship in Charlotte, North Carolina this weekend. A lot of big names will be there. Yeah, I got to go to the Wells Fargo when I lived there, man. That's a great tournament. That's a beautiful golf course. Steven says, how good is that flip from Georgia? Again, I haven't got to watch film or anything, but again, once you start flipping guys from UGA, you got to feel pretty good about it. Yeah, Phil, I got that picture you sent. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Keith, do we have enough bodies? Yeah, it's going to be a question. Like I said, I'm still worried about the defense, man. I'm still worried about defense, especially the secondary. Huge question mark. Travis Well, I just want to get us back to kicking Kentucky's teeth in football. Then we can think about the Georgias. Yeah, I mean, listen, as much as you guys may hate to hear it, and as much as I hate to say it, that Kentucky game in week 4, it's going to be a tough one, even though it's at home. Gauntz, I know you hate Clemson. LOL, do you think they have another title run? Yeah, probably. I mean, nobody in the ACC is going to beat them. They've got a clear path to the playoff. So, Courtney Washington, our receivers are too slow for us to beat certain teams. Nectarius Capillo says, I just want a brawl to start at the Auburn game and Beamer to starch Bobo. Key says, calm down. Give Shane a chance, because with those expectations out the gate, does that mean you're going to run him off in 3 years? We are young and undermanned in key areas, and this is the SEC. Yeah, now, I mean, listen, depth's a serious concern. Depth's an issue. So, like I said, when you start talking about going, even like I said, 8-4 or 9-3, like that feels so aggressive for year one, man. Again, 6-6 or better, and you have had a success. Bro, if we go 8-4, Shane Beamer should win Coach of the Year. Like, that's how good of a job that would be. That's how good of a job that would be. 7-5 would be an incredibly good year in year one. Ryan Clark, if we make a bowl game, I'd say that's a successful first year for Shane Beamer and staff. Yes, 110%. 6-6 or better. This first year reminds me a lot of Muschamp's first year. I don't want to draw comparisons or parallels between those guys, but the first years are very similar where, hey, we went 6-6 that year one under Muschamp. That was a success. It's the same exact situation here. So, Shannon Webster, I missed the Clemson question, but it wouldn't surprise me to see a tiny drop-off losing a lot of their offense. Who's going to beat them? I mean, maybe Georgia beats them week one, sure, and that's going to be a hell of a game and a game I can't wait to watch. But who beats them? I mean, who's going to beat them in the ACC? And I mean, honestly, that quarterback, DJ Uiagalelei, I mean, he's probably going to be just as good as Lawrence was. I mean, let's just, I know we hate it, but he's probably going to be just as good as Lawrence was. So, by the way, guys, a couple of quick announcements. Tonight, Road to Glory returns. We will go live at 7 o'clock on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So 7 o'clock, we will go live yet again on Road to Glory with Luke Doty. So I encourage you guys to tune in. That's going to be a lot of fun. Also, no Daily Crow on Thursday. I got invited. My best friend invited me to play in a golf tournament on Thursday, and I was like, you know what? And it's his birthday today, so I was like, you know what? Let's go play, man. Let's have ourselves a day. So no Daily Crow on Thursday. Podcast, of course, will release as normal, but no Daily Crow on Thursday. So just to note, if you don't see it, that's what and I think I even have it scheduled right now, so I need to change that. But no Daily Crow Thursday. So I apologize to you guys if that messes with your Thursday schedule. But like I said, I just we're going to play in a golf tournament on Thursday. Should be a lot of fun, like a member guest or some sort of something. So, Keith, are you making any MSU games? Yes, I will be there. Oh, that's another announcement. I will be there Saturday and Sunday. Friday, we are having a send-off, a party, a cookout, whatever, for my little brother. He is actually shipping out on May the 11th, going in the Army. So we're very happy for him, very excited. I will be going home on Friday to partake in the festivities and celebrate his send-off and celebrate everything he's accomplished and everything to come. So I will not be at the Friday game, but I will be, of course, watching it. So doing that Friday, but I will be there Saturday and Sunday just to give you guys an update. So Cody Gaskins, who was left with the worst roster in their first year? Muschamp or Beamer? I got to say the roster that, I don't know. I got to say the roster Muschamp inherited was worse. I don't know. I don't know. That's like, I feel like that team was bad, but yet again, they won 9 games in year 2. So like, I mean, were they, that team had talent, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I think we actually have recruited decently while Muschamp was here. So, let's see. Gaunt says, I missed the defense when we ran. When Ellis Johnson was there, and I believe we were running same style, not mistaken. Can't wait to see a lot of sacks. Yeah, the 4-2-5. And yeah, I think our defensive front's going to be really good. I mean, I think guys like JJ Nigbare and Jordan Burch and Zach Pickens and Rick Sandage and Tonka Hemingway and some other. I mean, dude, we're going to have athletes up front. There's no question. So it's all about that secondary. Can we get to the quarterback? And if we can't, can that secondary hold up? So let's see. Gaunt says, I see them in trouble if DJ gets hurt. They have no reliable backup. Well, I mean, yeah, there'd be a lot of teams. If their starting quarterback gets hurt, there's going to be a lot of teams that are in trouble, man. I mean, Clemson's not the only one. He's going to Missouri. I forget the name of, whatever, Fort something. I don't really remember, but yeah, appreciate the love, guys. Yeah, we're all very excited for him. We're all very excited for him for sure. Savannah Webster, would it surprise anyone if we lost the rest of our games besides Clemson? What are you talking about, sir? Are you talking baseball? Are you talking football? What are you talking about? Let's see. Yes, so he will be leaving next Monday. So like I said, I will not be at the Mississippi State game on Friday because I will be at home celebrating his send-off. Like I said, we got the family in town. We're going to be doing a cookout and we're just having a real good time with everybody together. So Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Also, haven't officially announced it yet, but I do want to say thank you. Thank you to you guys. I want to express my gratitude for you guys' love and support, because without you guys, what I'm about to say, what I'm about to tell you, and what you're going to see later on today probably, or maybe tomorrow on social media whenever we put it up, would not be possible without you all. And this happened on Friday. We got everything finalized over the weekend and today. But a brand new partner for the Spurs Up Show, brand new sponsor with a big-time partner. One of my buddies, his business, very excited to officially announce this on social media when we get to that point, which will, like I said, probably be today. But we have added a brand new partner, a brand new sponsor, and I'm very, very, very pumped up for it. Again, this is going to go all the way through the end of football season, all the way through the end of the year. So again, that's one of the things that makes this partnership so special and so awesome and such a big deal. And I'm really excited again. Without you guys' love and support, and without you guys rocking what we do, supporting the content, showing love to the content, sharing the content, like partnerships like that wouldn't be possible. I wouldn't be able to do what I love to do every single day and make content and talk Gamecocks without you guys supporting. So I don't have the words to tell you guys how grateful I am for the love and support. Like I said, man, because without you guys, none of it would be possible. None of that type of stuff would be possible. So again, truly appreciate you guys. Seriously, man. Seriously. Also, really exciting news. We have a great interview today that will be on Thursday's show. And if you're familiar with Columbia and the media market, you're going to know the name I say right off the jump. Rick Henry, WISTV, one of the OGs in Cola doing sports media. So very excited. We're actually doing our interview at 1:15 today. So right after the Daily Crow, I'm very excited to chat with Rick Henry. Again, like I said, one of the OGs in this market, man, and a guy that is, his resume speaks for itself. You know what I mean? His resume just completely speaks for itself, and I'm really, really excited to chat with Rick Henry. So really, really good stuff. Again, appreciate the congrats, guys. Like I said, brand new partner, brand new sponsor. Like I said, we're going to be putting it up on the website and social media and stuff like that, and officially announcing the partnership either today or tomorrow. Probably today, actually. Because I'm checking my email. I think he actually sent over everything I need. So really, really good stuff, man. Really, really good stuff. It's a blessing, and I honestly, guys, I'll be honest with you. I've been praying and manifesting a big breakthrough for the business, and everything we're doing with TSUS, especially going into what it's fun because every single year I've said, this football season and how big it is, and that's good, right? When every single year you're saying that, but really, this football season for the business, for the Gamecocks also, which makes it big for the business. But for the business, this football season is going to be huge. Huge. Heed my word when I say that. It's going to be huge. Like, as far as content, as far as live events, as far as things we're doing, as far as, bringing on new partners, it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Bigger than anything we've ever done. I'm very excited for it. Very excited for it. So, Santa Wester says, who's the recruit from today? Devontae Westmoreland, a linebacker commit out of the state of Georgia. He flipped from UGA. So again, Savannah, like I said, when you start flipping guys from UGA and schools like that, you're building a lot of recruiting momentum. You're starting to build recruiting momentum, which is a huge positive. So Gaunt says you're going to be doing a lot of tailgating. Yes, I mean, that's one of the plans, man, the TSUS tailgate tour. TSUS live from the tailgate. So I really want to, I'm envisioning doing like a TSUS tailgate show, every single day, every single game day, and it being like South Carolina's own version of College Game Day. You know what I mean? We'll go live for 30 minutes or probably an hour. We'll probably go live for an hour. Try to have some guests swing by the tailgate. And like I said, guys, I'm going to be making content out the freaking wazoo on game days. I mean, it's just, going to be making content like crazy. So, Savannah Webster, So baseball, you're saying, would it surprise anyone if we lost the rest of our games? Yes, man, I'd be pretty damn surprised if we lost every game we have left. Again, I know we just got swept by Ole Miss. It wasn't our weekend. It was a bad weekend, but that's so over the top. I mean, that's so over the top. Like, come on. Come on. We're still a good ball club. We had a bad weekend. Flush it, move on, get the bats going, and we'll be fine. If we get hot at the plate, sky's the limit for this team. We got to get hot at the plate. But if we do, sky's the limit. No question. Cody Gaskins, do you have season tickets for this upcoming football season? I do not. I kind of go back and forth on that because I've never had trouble just getting a ticket day of game or just like an individual ticket. But I'm like, maybe this is the season to get them. I don't know. I go back and forth on it, though. You know? I don't know. Scott Vaughn, who's the new commit in football? Yeah, Devontae Westmoreland, a linebacker commit, 3-star linebacker out of the state of Georgia. Again, he flipped from UGA to South Carolina. So obviously a big deal when you can take somebody from UGA and take them out of the state of Georgia. Not a bad move. Not a bad move. Gaunts, do you think they make full capacity this year? Yes. Yes, I do. 110%. Yeah. I think absolutely we're going to have full capacity. So y'all know we're coming up on one of my favorite times of year, right? Preseason magazine season. We're coming up on that time of year. Preseason magazine season. Yeah. Apparently the preseason magazines, though, won't even be out till like June, end of June, something like that. Just checking on Phil Steele. Hope, what's going on? Ryan Clark, is football done besides summer workouts until August? Yeah, I mean that's it. I mean the next football thing that will be happening that we, outside of recruiting, obviously, but the next football thing that really is going to move the needle for us is SEC Media Days, July the 19th. But of course, there's going to be plenty of football to talk about. I mean, there's plenty of football content. Again, man, we're counting down the days until kickoff. I mean, I'm football. But yes, as far as things that, happening within the program, whether it be on field, off field, the next thing that's really happening that's going to move the needle for us is SEC Media Days in July 19th. And at that point, that is when I will give my official predictions. I will lock in game by game scores, overall record, everything for the season, and we will start previewing and breaking down everything for football season, which again, of course, is a really, 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 really exciting time. Really exciting time. So I can't wait. Absolutely cannot wait, guys. And so really exciting stuff. I think what we're going to do right now is this. This is kind of I'll give you guys, again, we're just talking here. I'll give you guys the TSUS timeline in regards to what the calendar is going to look like for yours truly. So ideally, our baseball team is going to be playing through the at least middle of June. Let's say the middle of June, third week of June, whatever. Ideally, we're going to be playing until that point because that's when you start getting the regionals, super regionals, all that good stuff. There's going to be probably a 3-week to maybe month period for the Spurs Up show from the end, that later part of June going through July 4th and probably the first week of July, maybe second, where things died down a little bit. Really no Daily Crow, probably no podcast, again, because there's just nothing going on. Outside of recruiting, there really won't be anything going on. That will give me an opportunity, and that'll be a great time to sort of plot and plan and scheme for the season that will be upcoming. And that will give me some time to relax, hang with the family, detach, read, pursue other business ventures. I do have other business ventures, believe it or not, like ideas of things I want to do. But either way, that will probably be the plan. We will pick it back up. Again, I will officially set this in my calendar at some point, but we'll pick it back up probably the week before SEC Media Days gets underway, right? Before. Now, with that being said, when we return at that point, and again, this can all change. This is just me and my brain, racking my brain. When we return, it will probably be just 2 shows per week. Now, will the Daily Crow be back? I don't know yet. I don't know. We may wait to start the Daily Crow August 1st. But then again, why not? Why not? We probably, once we come back, we'll probably have the Daily Crow. Whatever. But probably during the summer and leading all the way back to kickoff, probably go back to 2 podcasts a week. Because again, there's just not enough content to talk about to warrant Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday shows. I don't think. Again, we may get to that point. I'd be like, damn, I gotta do 5 days a week. We'll see. Maybe so. I don't know. Again, this is all just rough in my head. But, I will plot and plan and scheme and get everything ready for, again, because I start, like I said, once SEC Media Days hits, boom, it's on. I'm starting football content. I'm starting previewing football. Hey, the month of July, too, we are going to do our Dynasty with South Carolina on NCAA 14. I'm going to play the full season as the Gamecocks on Heisman. Actually, maybe All-American. Take that back. But I'm going to play the full season. We're going to keep up with it. We're going to track it game by game. We're going to do that. When we get into August, we are going to simulate the season. Track it, post it. And then before you know it, it's going to be September 4th, and it's going to be kickoff. So, again, that's all just kind of – I'm really just thinking out loud and kind of giving you guys the way my brain works. But, again, you got to think too, guys. This is as crazy as it sounds, this is the first year for me and this is fingers crossed, obviously. I don't want to jinx anything. This is the first year for me going into the football season or going through the preseason, doing the Spurs Up show full time and it not being impacted by COVID. Because obviously last year was just kind of, and we didn't even know if we were going to have football, right? This year we know we're going to have football. There's no question. We're going to have packed stadiums. We're back. We're back. So, and when I moved here August of 2019, again, that was, I was working that offseason. I was trying to just get to Cola. So this is sort of new territory for even me, which I'm excited about. I'm excited about that. Keith says, don't you love us? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Keith. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls. The phone line's pretty barren today. 843-790-3377, guys. If you do want to call in, Robbie Davis texted and said, "What's up, Chris? Hope you're doing well. After last season, I can live with 6-6 record, but I told you a couple weeks ago we could very easily be 4-1 going into Tennessee. That's just a prediction. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could. As always, love your show, your friend Robbie Davis. It could happen, man. It could happen. You got to beat ECU. You need to be competitive against Georgia in some capacity. The game against Kentucky scares the ever-living shit out of me. Here's the thing. I think out of Kentucky and Auburn, you will split. And then I think out of Tennessee and Mizzou, you will split. And like I said, I said 6-6 in my way too early predictions. I said 6-6 when I talked to DG Dogcast. I went on his show and we broke it down game by game. I don't know that I'm really going to budge off of 6-6 or maybe 5-7. To be honest with you guys, like I'm excited. I'm fired up. I'm hyped. I feel great about the Gamecocks football program and Beamer in the season, but I'm really, really trying to keep expectations realistic. I'm really trying to not like get overhyped. You know what I mean? I'm really trying to keep it realistic. And I don't say that like, again, to be a Debbie Downer. It's just that, again, these teams we played, they're these teams we do play. They haven't stopped recruiting. They haven't stopped getting better either. So, that is the reality. Let's just be realistic and keep that in mind when we are talking about this season. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Gaunt says, my wife mad because you said Clemson wins it. You got to love a North Carolina fan. I mean, dude, yeah, Clemson's going to win the ACC. I'd bet a large sum of money on it. Yeah, for sure. Cody Gaskins, can't wait for a packed house in 2001. Screaming in Willie B. I can't wait either, man. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Tom McClellan, one game at a time, talking football here. The most important game is the next one. Yep, that's great coach speak, my friend, indeed. We got another text here. Robbie Davis says, or not, excuse me, that's not Robbie Davis. Robbie Davis did also say, I'll be praying for your brother. Robbie, thank you. I appreciate that. Seriously. We got a text here that says, what's up, Chris? Love the direction you're taking the Spurs up show. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. He says, I honestly think the Ole Miss sweep was the kick in the ass we needed to kickstart a run to either a Super or Omaha. When our bats are hot, there isn't a team we can't beat. I hope you're right. And again, I think we still have a really, really good ball club. I do. Somebody asked me on social media, what's your projection? What's your pick or whatever, you know what I mean? I picked us in the preseason to be a super regional ball club, and I'm sticking with that. I think we have a good team. I do. I think we have a good team, bottom line. Let's see. Tanner Land, don't get overhyped because you may get your heart broke. I mean, man, our heart being broke that's just us, man. That's us. That's Gamecock fans. Justin Martin says, Chris, South Carolina baseball's got some issues they need to fix. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. They got to hit the baseball. No question. Cody Gaskins says, in my honest opinion, I would rather curb stomp Tennessee and lose to Missouri. Of course, I'd love to win both, but if I had to choose, that's what it would be. Also, I'd pick Auburn over Kentucky if it came down to winning one and losing one. Savannah Webster, midweek is tomorrow. We play North Florida. Gaunt says, I love your show. Hope you continue this for a long time, man. I'm here for you, brother. I appreciate it, Gaunt. Seriously, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that for real. Justin says the Georgia game is going to be a tough one, but if we make them beat us, then we can come out against UK and outright beat them. I think it shows great strides in the program from last year. Sometimes it's not that you won, but how you looked in the win. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, to expect us to go beat Georgia or to beat even A&M or to beat Clemson, it's just unrealistic, man. Until we beat A&M, I'm sure as hell ain't picking us to beat them. That game feels unwinnable almost. And I hate to say that, but God, like the way that's been going, jeez. Savannah Webster, Tennessee might not have enough players to field a team to the transfer portal if we don't beat them. Well, Savannah, here's the thing. I understand what you're saying. I know Tennessee football is a dumpster fire, but it's a couple of first-year head coaches, and Knoxville has been a house of horrors for us. So, again, it's very doable. I know we can beat Tennessee. I know we can, but it's a house of horrors. We have not played well there. We've never played well there. So, just keep that in mind. Tyler says, what up, bud? Do you think we'll be at 100% capacity for football this year? Absolutely 110% yes. Absolutely. By the way, I want to correct myself. It's Donovan Westmoreland. I don't know why I said Devontae. I don't know why I did that. So. Don't know why I said that. My apologies. My apologies to Donovan. I misspoke. I did misspeak. Beamer for president. Beamer ball. Guys, by the way, had a great idea this morning, and I would love to know you guys' thoughts. And I am not trying to steal thunder from the school themselves. And I don't even know what vendor I'd go through to make this happen, but I know there's a vendor out there that would do it. How would you guys feel about Beamer ball towels? White towels with just Beamer balls on it. How about koozies with Beamer ball? Let me ask you this. Would you guys pay for a koozie? Would you pay $5 for a koozie? Maybe on one side it says Beamer ball, the other side it has our schedule. Or maybe it just says Beamer ball. I don't know. Would love your thoughts. Would love your thoughts. Gaunt, do you think there will be some hate against Auburn when we play them? Yeah, I probably think so, yes. Cody Gaskin's been in Neyland Stadium once. Amazing atmosphere, biggest stadium I've ever been to. Yeah, Neyland. I've never been. I've actually never been, believe it or not. I'm trying to go this year. I'm trying to go to all the road games, believe it or not. So we'll see. But yeah, no, I can't wait. Can't wait to check it out. Justin Martin says South Carolina football has to beat Texas A&M at some point. They've got to get over the hump. I mean, yeah, at some point, but I don't think it's going to happen this year. I don't think it'll happen this year. So Robbie Davis says, I love that towel idea. I think that'd be dope, honestly, man. I think that'd be super sick. I don't know. Like, if I could find out. I don't know who the hell USC uses. And I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to steal the thunder. I'm sure there's just like places in Columbia that could do that, honestly. Like, would you guys buy a towel? How much would people pay for a towel? How much is a towel? I don't know. How much is a towel? Like $10 or something? I don't know. Probably would be based off of, or maybe how much it would cost to make them. But I mean, dude, I don't know how much a towel costs. I mean, I'd give them away if I just could. But I mean, small business. We gotta. I don't know. I just think it'd be a good idea. Pro Towels of Abbeville, SC. That's a place, really. Look at Gaunt's coming up in the clutch. I think that'd be cool, honestly. I think that'd be really cool. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. We have just a couple of minutes left. They'd be really simple to make, too. Yeah, maybe so. We'll see. Good stuff. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls. What do you got? We're talking baseball, football, everything else, recruiting. Been a great Monday. Seriously. Justin says I would pay 10 for a towel. Yeah, I'll figure out the towel thing. I just think the Beamer Ball stuff, I think that's a great idea, personally. Gaunt says maybe Beamer can continue with the hot recruiting. Let's all hope so, seriously. I think he will, man. I think the vibes of the program right now are extremely high and things are going well, and I think it'll happen, man. I think it'll happen for sure. Dylan Potter, who's our key recruiter on staff right now? I think all of them. I think Shane Beamer is. You know what I mean? I think they all are. Elizabeth Ballard, Beamer Ball on one side and TSUS logo on the other. Or maybe both of them on one side. Beamer Ball and then the TSUS logo like below it or something. I don't know. We'll figure all that. I don't know. I woke up this morning and I was like, a Beamer Ball towel would be kind of cool. I would love to bring that to games. So, again, guys, appreciate you all tuning in. This has been a fantastic Monday. Like I said, check out the podcast if you have not. Episode 434. Talking everything from a really, really busy weekend. Yardcock series in Oxford. The NFL draft. Recruiting. Obviously picking up Braden Davis. Picking up the defensive back transfer from Washington State, also your listener questions, your voicemails, and a great conversation. My good buddy Rob Paul of the 7 Rounds in Heaven podcast. We talk everything NFL draft. We literally broke down each of the draft picks from this weekend's draft, the undrafted free agents. We talked NFL as a whole, everything, guys. So again, episode 434 that dropped this morning. You can find that on YouTube and, of course, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, all those places that you listen to your podcast. But again, guys, Thank you so much for tuning in again. Monday is in the books. The Daily Crow rolling on all week long. The podcast rolling. Content is rolling. You guys have a fantastic rest of your Monday. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the love and support, and appreciate you all tuning in. We will talk to you soon.